You are such a bunch of fools. The fact is the moment. I'm here, sit in front of you. And you are supposed to constitute my audience. Should I consider you as the worst scenario, the judges of my own opera, and give you that power? Have you ever read Birds and his Claire Chamber? Even since I entered in this stupid theater, you made me reflect about politically oriented. Should I be in expression my apologetical and mostly high unconventional branches of my heart, and translate for you in a small restricted section of apparent truth? Should I wasp or exchange my own truth with yours? What for? We die every day. We step aside an occasion. We die every day. We reject someone. We die every day. We reject loves. That is not the persistent, imperceptible, and unconsiderated lack of our sense. Do you know what that it's all about? Having the privilege of and not taking any action of meritocracy to ourselves. And it's because you labeled me into a number, into an age, into us, into a price, into a nationality, into a Reddit. And it's because you limited me to get stuck into a classification, a list of kin. And it is for a unique reason that I'm out of your league. I cannot win your attention, but in terms of emotions, I'm all yours in this stage. I'm a part of these jobs, a part of this frame. I'm a part of your visual, of your sign, of your life, and now even of your memories. It's not a question of how much scholastically you are prepared, but how much driven by earth and culture you feel oneself. What does mean what does mean to double think? You deliberately believes in lies, while knowing they are false. Example of this in every day. Oh, I need to be pretty to be happy. I need surgery to be pretty. I need to be thin, famous, and fashionable. Our young men today are being told that women are slut, bitch, things to be raped, beaten, and shamed. This is a marketing holocaust. 24 hours a day for the rest of our lives. The power that be hard at work dumping us to death. So, to defend ourselves and fight against assimilating this double thing into our thought processes, we must learn to read, to stimulate our own imagination, to cultivate our own consciousness, our belief system. We all need skin to defend, to preserve our minds. Cinema is not a question how much scholastically are you prepared, but how much driven your heart and culture. We all need skin to defend, to preserve our own mind. So, if I ask you about art, you probably give me a skinny on every art book I haven't written. Michelangelo? You know a lot about him. His work, political aspiration, him and the Pope, sexual orientation, the whole works, right? But I bet you can tell me what they smell in the 16th chapter. You may have ever been laid a few times, but you can't tell me what feels like to wake up next to a woman and feel truly happy. You are a third kid. I ask you about war, and you probably throw me Shakespeare at me, right? One more hint to the bridge, dear friend. But you have never been near one. You never held your best friend's head on your lap and watched him gasp his last breath. Look into you for help. And if I asked you about love, you probably quote me a sonnet. But you never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. No, someone could level you with her eyes, feeling like hers just for you. Who could rescue you from the deepest of hell? And you wouldn't know what it's like to be her angel and have that love for her, to be there for her through anything, through cancer. You wouldn't know about sitting up in a hospital room for 2 months holding her hands because the doctor couldn't see in your eyes that the term of the visit hours don't apply to you. You don't know about real lose because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've never dared to love anybody that too much. I look at you. I don't see any intelligence, confident man. But you presume to know everything about me. Because you saw a painting of mine and you write. Do you think I dare know the first thing about how hard your life has been? How you feel? How you are because I read Oliver Twist? Does that encapsulated you? Personally, I don't give a shit about all of that because you know what? I can learn anything from you. I can't read in some fucking book. Unless you wanna talk about you, who you are, I'm fascinated. I mean, but you don't wanna do that, do you, Spurt? You're terrified of what you might say. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering. Thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economy doctrines every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, every inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there on a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and empires, so that, in glory and triumph, they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent they misunderstanding, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Our posturings, our imaginated self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no heat that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. Nowhere else, at the least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit, yes. Seattle, not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the earth is where we make our stand. It has been said that astronomy is a humbling and shortest building experience. There is fearless no better demonstration of the folly of human conceit that this distant image of our tiny world, to me, is underscore our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another, and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we ever known.